sure nothing works.
Since I began this channel over a year ago, no video has received more views, comments, emails, or complaints than our one centered on PG-rated F-bombs. And why is that? It could be because the most likely thing you're going to see in a PG-rated film nowadays is word substitution.
What the Frank? Where the Smurf are we? Up the Smurfing Creek without a paddle.
This isn't something money can't solve. What the fudge?
So I suppose the idea of a PG-rated movie actually having the word.
The big one, the queen mother of dirty words, the F word,
seemed to both amaze and confound viewers. To this day, over a year later, I'll be sitting here talking with one of my friends when all of a sudden I'll get a notification.
Hang on. Hello?
Hello?
Hold, please. I gotta go.
And if I gotta go, you gotta go.
Since that video, we have received so many suggestions that we are forced to make a follow-up.
Everybody wants it now. Nobody's willing to hunt down what they really need. That's what I try to teach my kids. To hunt down the goodness in life.
And because the sequel always has to be bigger, we've jam-packed this episode with uncensored clips from more than 50 films. But first, please help us beat the algorithm by hitting that like button, because our PG-13 video got age restricted, which leads us to our first major criticism. See, the problem with making two separate videos about both the PG and PG-13 F-bomb is that both ratings are fundamentally tied to each other's history. Some things are going to overlap, and I tried to make the story different by making it more of a companion piece.
You know that unless you're willing to use the R rating, you can only say the F word once?
You kidding me?
No.
But naturally, because it was age restricted, practically nobody saw it.
You know what I say? Fuck that.
Prior to August of 1984, the PG rating was the only thing between a G and an R. It also had its own fractured beginning. In the first 4 years of its life, it went from M to GP to PG, which likewise coincided with an ever-changing cinematic landscape. We went from being unable to say the F word to having it appear in some of the year's biggest films. And that rise in popularity cannot be overstated. Naturally, as in the first few years of anything, they were still trying to hammer out the rules. So even though the F word was meant to be limited to R-rated films only, they were almost immediately challenged by the language in the 1971 documentary Saturday Morning. Now, the account about the film that I used in that episode comes directly from Stephen Farber's book, The Movie Rating Game. But because this film is now considered lost and only trailer footage exists, I received comments that I hadn't proven the existence of the supposed 8 F-bombs. The same argument was made for my inclusion of another 1971 film that had 8 F-words, Jerry Schatzberg's The Panic in Needle Park. They argued that since the film was initially given an R rating and hadn't received a PG until 2 years later, it technically didn't count, even though modern releases of the film feature all of the original content in addition to keeping the PG rating. Now, it is true that during this time period, most films were receiving the Bunny O'Hare treatment, in that they were removing the F-bomb from their film in order to get a lower rating.
What about the kids?
But the question remains, could I actually find a PG film with an F-bomb from 1971?
I can, but let's move on.
I don't think the bartender was going to shoot you. Why the fuck did you put out a sign?
Some kind of poker game.
But that wasn't good enough for me. Could I find another one from that year with 8 F-bombs?
Bust. Grow up. Bust.
Oh, grow up.
Duck, you sucker.
Say, which way is it to Lucanina?
Fuck you! You go find it for yourself!
You fucking chicken thief.
You told me one thing! What? How to get fucked! And what happens afterwards? The same fucking thing starts all over again.
I don't give a fuck about your revolutions.
Me and the Irlanders here, we're going to catch ourselves a couple of these fucking locusts.
Can I tell you something?
What? Fuck you.
You leave me now, you know. What the fuck is going to happen to me, eh?
But that still wasn't good enough for me. Could I find a PG F-bomb before 1971?
This is an acquired skill.
3 5's 15, eh? We write 15 1 5. You write 5 1.
Isn't that illustrious brother of yours, Caspar?
The film actually features another F-bomb, which was dubbed over in the American version until it was re-released in 2009 under a new PG-13 version.
Don't call me a bastard!
Stop
it next to get it!
You're a big bastard, a big
Damn woman, yeah!
I've seen enough of that language in here, and you know.
Another criticism we received was that because we jumped from 1971 to 1976, around the time of the All the President's Men appeal, we had given the impression that there wasn't any F-bombs in between, and that isn't true either.
First in the flashy American style, you'll all remember from the 1970s.
Your mammy lived 10 blocks from here. And if you want to call somebody mama, walk 10 fucking blocks. Come on! Fuck with the bear. No, if you don't get away from me, I'm gonna make another path up your ass.
What the fuck are you doing here with me? What the fuck are you doing here with me?
All the President's Men wasn't important only for its 10 uses.
Fuck. Rat fucking. Fuck you.
But because of the massive precedent it set, compared to 10, 1 or 2 seemed like nothing, which is the same argument that Richard Hefner used after the sole use in the front.
And furthermore, you can all go fuck yourselves.
Now, as I pointed out in the PG-13 video, tons of movies appealed their ratings between 1976 and 1984, and according to Hefner's records, nearly 80% resulted in overturns, as most of them were related to language. Although the PG-13 eventually came about because of the violence in films like Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom and Gremlins, if you look at the numbers, the rating is more deeply rooted in F-bomb history than anything.
Yeah, we can just get the fuck out of here before I get mad.
You ain't what? You ain't what? Why don't you just shut the fuck up?
And it hurts a whole fucking bunch.
Fuck you, Jimmy Lee Green.
What are you doing here?
You know whose parish this is?
Up you and the horse you rode in on. You bastard.
What the fuck are you doing? Want some coffee?
Dr. Duboff would like to tell you a few words he heard from a taxi driver when he was last in America.
Oh, the Dodgers!
He's fucking punch drunk.
Oh, I'll drink that.
That's a foul.
I don't fucking believe it, man.
I fell on a fucking Pontiac, for Christ's sake.
Hey, you got any tickets for tonight's game?
Why?
Because you're not gonna fuck around with our dream.
That gimp, he's gonna limp around that fucking freak house for the rest of his life because he's nothing.
Hardly necessary to make threats you surely don't mean.
Don't fuck with me, fellas! This ain't my first time at the rodeo.
You know something that I think that there was just as much fucking going on then as now.
I thought you loved me.
Who says I don't?
You love yourself, me, you fuck! When you're not fucking other people, that is freedom! Freedom! You mean I should be like you and not give a damn?
Is that what fucking Gene means? You don't give a damn about us?
Fuck you.
Thank you.
Fuck you.
I earned it. It's 106 astronauts in the whole fucking world, and I'm one.
I found that sex is so fan-fucking-tastic.
Morgan? Fuck off.
Put down your weapon or I'll shoot this man! I say I'll shoot this man, motherfucker!
Fucking A, Bubba.
Those darn Russians.
There you go.
I think it's about time we...
There's someone up there.
That's right.
Delayed.
Fucking A, Bubba.
That's right. Exactly. don't let me fuck up.
I didn't quite copy that. Say again, please.
Right. I said everything's A-okay.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought you said.
They're in the submarine, right? And the Japs are going at them with everything they got. Guys are drowning, guys are on fire, there are sharks, and they got guns. So you know what Tyrone Power says? He says, fuck 'em! Just like that.
Tyrone Power never said fuck 'em.
Right.
Sergeant? Yeah. That's the best fucking apple cobbler I ever tasted.
I can't believe this. They fucking forgot my birthday.
Another criticism we received is that we couldn't count The Song Remains the Same because it was a concert film, which is unfortunate because I really wanted to show you this one from AC/DC, Let There Be Rock. Someone also said that we couldn't count this tattoo in Leave No Trace because the chances of me finding another film where the viewer had to mentally spell out the word rather than hear it was highly unlikely. And to that I say, unlikely yes, but not impossible. Check out this scene from the 1978 film Foul Play.
Let's see, 1, 2, 5, 6. 6.
They used to have the most beautiful dude ranch near Phoenix. Happy Trails, I think they called it. Of course, this was before the war.
Here we are with a 13 and a double word score. That makes 26.
26.
Ever see that Arizona Highways?
Oh, it is the most beautiful magazine, isn't it?
Let me see now.
1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 4, 15.
Mm-hmm. Such lovely pictures. I wonder if they still put it out.
Why, you see them now and again at the library, and here we go. 8, 9, 10, 11, and double that. We have 15, we have 26, and double is 52.
Wait, Elsie.
I think you're wrong. I think you spelled that word with a hyphen.
Really? I was just taking a shot.
Now, in addition to these criticisms, I received many suggestions. A common one was Galaxy Quest, and I actually put that in the PG-13 video in order to specifically make a point about editing them out for a lower rating. The documentary film Never Surrender also goes further in detail about the removal of the word.
Oh, screw that!
And if you look at her mouth, it's like...
That's not what she said.
It was an F.
She says another thing, and you can tell what it is, but he didn't shoot an alternate.
It's hilarious. And obviously we didn't even cover it. Like, we didn't even try not to do it.
Fuck that. That was terrible.
A similar instance happened in the 1993 comedy Airborne.
Come on. Why don't you just back off, huh? Leave her alone, dude. I beg your pardon? You heard me, pal. Oh, what did you say, stickhead? You heard me, Blaine.
Some have even argued that a character in Shrek was a clever way for Jeffrey Katzenberg of DreamWorks to call Michael Eisner of Disney a fuckwad.
I am Lord Farquaad.
Lord Farquaad?
Many viewers also rightfully noticed that most of our examples came from the year 1988, so they gave me two potential films. The first was Howard Deutsch's comedy The Great Outdoors, which turned out to just be Frigg.
Folks, don't mind Wormer. She hates people. Wormer, shut the frig up. Oh, what can I do you for?
And the second was Short Circuit 2. Now, the rumor for this film actually goes back to a Nostalgia Critic episode.
You lost number Johnny 5?
Hold it.
Now you stop picking up your Whoa,
did he just say fucking?
Now you stop picking up your
Dude, Ben, watch the potty mouth. It's a PG, man. You cock-sucking shit whore. I ought to knock your fucking ass back to Laverne and Shirley, you dick-sucking fucktard.
Another film with a rumored F-bomb was the 2007 live-action Disney film Enchanted. This is actually one of the first videos I remember watching on YouTube. Both it and the Nostalgia Critic episode are the reasons why I initially set out to make these videos in the first place.
Are you crazy?
But with those out of the way, let's get to an all-new list of 10 modern-era PG-rated F-bombs. Now, some of these I already knew about. I unfortunately just didn't have the clips at the time.
Sure, Dan.
but a large number of them were viewer suggested, so thank you to the following people. Also, shout out to Cinematic F-Bombs. Make sure to give him a follow. Because of Jared, we have access to more than 600 F-bomb clips. And now...
You wanna see me do it again?
The Jewel of the Nile is the 1985 sequel to Romancing the Stone, directed by Lewis Gilbert and starring Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner. This time, the couple is on an adventure in Africa to find the fabled Jewel of the Nile and thwart the plans of an evil dictator, which is where our scene comes in.
Voodoo! Don't mind the voodoo! Antigona! Enough! Don't fuck about with the equipment! Bloody woman! Enough!
Made to Order is a 1987 fantasy film directed by Amy Jones and starring Ali Sheedy about a spoiled, rotten rich girl who wastes so much of her life away, her father wishes he never had a daughter. A wish that eventually comes true, as all memory of her is erased, and she's forced to take a job as a live-in maid to survive. During one scene, her new employer, played by Dick Shawn, takes a phone call.
You want other representation? You got it! Ha! Are you kidding? Yeah, I know you're only kidding. Okay. It's just Sonny, after all these years, I don't like you walking on me with those fuck you shoes, okay? Of course I love you. Bye.
Little Nikita is a 1988 drama directed by Richard Benjamin and starring River Phoenix and Sidney Poitier about a high school senior who applies to the Air Force only to find out that his parents are sleeper agents for the Soviet Union. In one scene, he confronts his parents about a promise they made.
All right, apologize to your mother, and then you apologize to me.
I will not. You're both liars.
You watch what you're saying.
Glad to. You're both are fucking liars.
Go on!
Funny Farm is a 1988 comedy directed by George Roy Hill starring Chevy Chase and Madeline Smith about a sports writer who moves with his wife to the Vermont countryside to try to write a book. Only nothing seems to go as planned, and the city slickers are quickly over their heads, eventually trying to sell the home. After finally realizing that they enjoy the town, the couple decides to stay and decline a sales offer.
Come on, Betsy, let's get the hell out of here.
You'll be hearing from my attorney, Farmer.
He says you can contact him through the law offices of Marion Corey Jr.
A Home of Our Own is a 1993 drama directed by Tony Bill, starring Kathy Bates and Edward Furlong, about a single mother struggling to survive and find a home for herself and her 6 children. In the opening scene, she's assaulted by her boss and confronts him over it. The War Room is a 1993 documentary directed by D.A. Pennebaker, who you may remember made F-bomb history in 1967 with his Bob Dylan documentary, Don't Look Back. This time, his film chronicles 2 media correspondents, George Stephanopoulos and James Carville, as they assist with Bill Clinton's 1992 campaign for presidency. Much like Don't Look Back, it also features 2 F-bombs, but instead of Bob Dylan, it's just some unnamed guy. I'm serious, I don't even know who it is. I don't think they even ever give the guy a name.
Take it back.
We've gone from a half hour
to
a concept to a spot. What do you want?
Okay. You know, I am so goddamn tired of this goddamn double standards where the press lets these sons of bitches get away with murder in every little thing that we do. Clinton's numbers don't add up. Clinton's numbers don't add up.
So fucking true.
Theremin, An Electronic Odyssey, is a 1993 documentary directed by Stephen Martin about the esoteric electronic instrument and its creator, Leon Theremin. One notable proponent for its use was Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys, who shared a few of his thoughts.
We didn't think, and then after we had gotten people over to the, over to our houses listening, people were flipping. They're going, "Whoa, that's a great fucking record, man." And I said, "But our company doesn't want to release it." And they said, "Well, you shouldn't listen to your company. Force them to put it out, And that goddamn record went out and went to #1 in the nation, in the whole nation.
Bushwhacked is a 1995 comedy film directed by Greg Beeman and starring Daniel Stern about a delivery man who's framed for murder and ends up posing as a scout leader of a group of kids on an overnight trip in the mountains. When it initially released to theaters, it was given a PG-13, but after failing at the box office, it was re-edited to PG. However, much of the raunchiness remained on the original home video version. Now, there are several almost F words.
Barnhill, if your dad is so friggin' cool, then
then why isn't he our scout leader? Hey, Spider, we just pissed on some guy's head.
But during one scene, when the children attempt to save him, he unfortunately falls directly into a river. Wild Man Blues is a 1997 documentary directed by Barbara Koppel about acclaimed filmmaker Woody Allen on his 1996 tour in Europe to play jazz. The film was also known as the first major public showcase of Allen's relationship with his adopted stepdaughter, Sunyi Pravin. Obviously, the couple was hounded by the press, leading to this moment.
Oh, there's the guy again.
I'm gonna have to teach him a lesson.
What are you gonna do?
Knock his fucking teeth out.
Bethany Hamilton, Unstoppable, is a 2018 documentary about the real-life teenage surfer who survived a horrific shark attack, but was determined to get back on the waves. During one early scene, where an onlooker shares what he saw of the accident, we hear this.
We look over by West Reef, and they were all going in. He goes, fuck, someone got bit over there. We heard screaming, you know, and they all went in, and we worked our way over slowly, looking for it.
Yeah, what happened?
Hello?
Quit calling here!
You're mean.
So which one was your favorite? Make sure to comment below. If you like this, make sure to check out our other F-bomb videos. If you haven't, make sure to hit subscribe and stay tuned for more exciting episodes of Sights Obscene.
Woo! That's a great fucking record, man.